Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 16th through the 22nd, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Five of Wands. This could be conflict, this could be inner conflict, or even outer conflict, or both. Because usually inner creates outer. So I don't know. In the recent past, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Definitely a choice was made here on your side. To focus on yourself, or maybe the other alternative would have been to focus on something or someone else. The right choice for you was made here by the looks of it. It feels like it was you. You chose you. And you're definitely giving me a sense of stepping into your power, finding that stability for yourself, whatever works best for you here. In the current situation, the King of Swords. Okay. All right. The World card, the Ten of Swords. Deciding to end something, put something to an end. I don't know what. But it's looking like it's on your part. It's your call. Decision-making time for Leo, apparently. No. Those are my toys. Those are Mom's toys. You don't get to play with them. Yeah. So yeah, something you're ending something. You're bringing something to a close here. In the immediate future, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Two of Swords. There's love, there's passion, there's what the hell do I do with it? What the hell do I do about it? So that shows up big time, all of a sudden. A whole lot of love, a whole lot of passion, and confusion comes with it, by the looks of it. So, let me remove the cat. Go play. And let us clarify then. Let's see. Five of Wands. Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, so this conflict is tied up to someone else. There could be a friendship involved. Covered up friendship kind of a thing. It's more than that. And there is love there. There is, well, the available energies are of love, of things working out, of the good stuff, right? But there's a little bit of a nuance of conflict here that nobody's taking care of. And that's what's primarily leading this situation. It's not the love, it's not the friendship, it's not the, it could be this, it could be that, it could be the other. Even though those energies are available, nobody's hanging on to them. So this conflict is kind of there. Let me see the Two of Pentacles in the recent past. The Moon, the Four of Cups, the King of Cups. Interesting, because there was definitely a choice here on your side. And at the time, I don't feel like you saw it as a choice. You saw it as, I have no choice. I love this person and that's that, you know, or something like that comes through. So there's really a clear sense of disappointment when you do realize, oh, there is a choice. Yes, I have love for this situation or this person, but I also have free will. I have choice over this, you know. Interesting, because I do see the love, and I know you, Leo. It's like when it's about love, it's like there is no choice. There still is. Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. The High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You were kind of disappointed. I feel like you stepped into that place of self, you know, slowly but surely opening up to that place, but then kind of realizing that your intuition wasn't necessarily leading you towards the other person. And it's like, well, this love that I'm carrying, then why is it here? If my intuition is not telling me, go to them, go to them. Because that's not what the intuition does. You know, the intuition was probably leading you more towards you. And there's that sense of almost, I'm upset with my intuition because it's about them. It's not about me. This was the beginning stage of you realizing that, yes, it is about you. You know, where you are upset if you hear your intuition, other people, or every external sign from the universe that tells you, stop it with them. You're like, no, I don't want to stop it with them. I love them. Okay. But there's that sense of, what about you? Who cares about me? It's about them. Nah, not really. You know, it is about them, but after you. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles. In the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Devil. Man, this was a tough one for you. You know, to understand and to fall deeply into the place of self-love. That then ultimately would lead you to understand what that love for them actually represents. It's not about going after them and see me, love me. No, you may have perceived it as that a very long time, and that's quite a unhealthy way of dealing with it, but it was based on your fear here. Your fear of abandonment, your fear of rejection was here. But man, underneath all that, I see you stepping into your power like no tomorrow. So you did it there, even though it was a tough one for you. Pretty tough by the looks of it. Pretty, I don't want that. I don't like it. Like, I see it now, but I still don't like it. You know, kind of a thing. Let's do the King of Swords in the current situation. You get the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. And this is how you became the creator of your own happiness, of your own life, from that place. It's like when you realize that releasing control actually places you in control over your own life. You know, you can't move and control other energies. You can control and move what happens with you, inside of you. Once you figure that one out, you're golden. You're showing up here as, I make my own decisions, I create my own reality. And there you are, twice as the King of Swords. And that's not showing up as a controlling energy that was trying to take over in the past. It's showing up as understanding and knowing, really, really knowing that you do create your own happiness and have control over that, you know. Let's do the World card. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. Yeah, getting out of your head space, big time, because there was resistance there. There was like, I'm not getting out of here, it's comfy. Yeah, but it doesn't feel good. Yeah, it's okay. I've gotten used to it, you know. Headspace, the cluttered headspace, the one that kept you in fear, the one that kept you in doubt, the one that kept you in all of those energies of resistance. Stepping away from that. Nice. Let's do the Ten of Swords. Juno, is it exercise time? No. For the Ten of Swords, you get the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Judgment. You are ending something. I don't know what it is, but it's looking like it's something that's coming from your decision. It's like, okay, this I'm done with. No idea what it is. But again, it's kind of going back to you create your reality. So what you want in it, fine. What you don't, out it goes. You know? Let's do the King of Wands in the immediate future, because I see things changing here. I see love and passion brought to the table. And when that happens, it's a little bit more challenging to stay in that control over your reality. For the King of Wands, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Strength card. All right, so there's indecision that shows up as soon as you feel something being pulled out in terms of the way you feel about a situation or a person, and it feels like it's quite intense. That is the place where you get all, what do I do about this? And I don't see you rushing into it, which is probably what you would normally do. This time around, you're kind of stepping back. You're trying to look at things from different angles before you do make that impulsive move based on how something makes you feel, which is quite interesting. It's a very different one than the Two of Pentacles in the past, because that came with expectation and disappointment. This one comes from a place of neutrality, a place of, okay, this showed up. Let me deal with it. Interesting. Let's do the King of Cups in the immediate future. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, the Lovers. Remember when I told you you got it all under control? The minute you release control, you take control actually over the way you deal with whatever you want to put to place in your reality, to create your reality. And you're doing that. You're doing a great job at it here. Then this connection shows up. And it's quite intense by the looks of it. It brings out love. It brings out passion. Because this whole dynamic of I'm creating my own reality, there is alignment there between your emotions and your mind. There's definitely a clear mind there of how you want things to be, and that whole aspect of the heart that kind of puts it out there in the universe from that balanced place, and the universe is responding in a beautiful way, and it creates that whole teamwork basically, and your reality shows up in the way that you create it. Now there's this connection that's shown up here, and it's quite strong, and your emotions, even though they're balanced with your mind right now, they're going to explode. They're going to be like, oh my God, love, passion. What do I do with all of this? I don't know. So when that happens, that's why you have the tendency to take a step back, because it's intense, because it's going to come out a little different than the balance that you achieved now. I see you experiencing a little bit of difficulty when this connection shows back up, because it shows back up. As if there's something that pulls you towards it. Maybe the person is showing up. I don't know what happens here, but I do see a sense of possible reconciliation. There's something that pulls at your emotions, and it makes them spike up big time. And that creates a sense of difficulty, because remember, you got it all figured out where your emotions are under check. Basically, the check is gone. Thrown out the window. It's like, pff. So I do see a sense of difficulty while dealing with this one in particular. Let's see the Two of Swords, the Star, the Six of Wands, the Five of Cups. So even though you may want this because it feels good, it feels right, it feels intense, you may find certain excuses not to go for it, because I see you getting stuck in your head real quick. Even though this is the goal, this is what you want, and it makes you feel good. You could be hanging on to certain aspects from the past, kind of like, well, if they did that, then they're going to do it again or something, which doesn't allow you to stay present with what's going on. You're actually dragging you're dragging the past to the current situation instead of dealing with the now, with what's presented to you now. You're kind of recreating the past by bringing in the past, like, okay, well, they did that. Of course they're going to do it again, or they did. Who knows? Who knows how you do it, because we all do it. Okay. So kind of stuck on this one when it shows back up. Let's see what the universe has as a final advice. I just flipped that out. It showed up in reverse, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just flip it out and see how it lands. And it landed still in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. You're showing me a place of limbo. There's nothing going on. there's a desire to move along from these energies, almost like trying to avoid them, but at the same time knowing that you can't avoid them. So it's like, well, I'm just going to sit here with them and see what happens. And I do see that happening, especially as first you pull back to try to look at it from different angles, and then you kind of get stuck in your head. So that's a whole energy of you kind of sitting there with you as it's happening, and see what the hell is next, kind of a thing. Yeah, it's a limbo kind of state, especially when it comes to this. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.